Kindergarten to graduation, Local 3 News covers your child's classroom.
So every morning I have this habit, I've told y'all this before, if I get up in the morning, go downstairs, have my cup of coffee, and I sit and for at least 20 or 30 minutes, I read, and I love it. Well, Kelly Flemings is here with the Soddy Daisy Community Library. When I read, Maddie is at my feet.
That's fantastic.
So Maddie is here this morning at our feet. Great to see you.
It's wonderful to see you too.
So I shared with you when you came walking in, so I'm 4 books in. I've read
That's
4
fantastic.
books this year, and it changes my whole outlook for the day, Kelly.
It does. It just sets your mind in a quieter mode where you can enjoy life and be observant of what's going on in your life.
But I'm excited for the ones that you brought today because I've been kind of in these, I've read a couple of mysteries, and then I've been reading a lot of Ann Tyler, and she's very introspective, I think, and just deep reading. I need a good laugh, and that's what you brought.
I have got 2 great laugh out loud books for you today.
Okay, so this one you said you were not going to read.
I wasn't going to read this one. It was a recommendation from one of our volunteers, and
it's called Margot's Got Money Troubles.
By Ruthie Thorpe. And I was kind of like, it's totally not in my genre, but as soon as I said that out loud, I'm like, okay, that means I have to read it because I like pushing my boundaries and seeing, you know, what else. I actually did laugh out loud on this book. It surprised me so much. The writing is great. It's well crafted. But the thing that was so funny about it is just, it's such an outlook on everybody's life. Margot is the child of a Hooters waitress and an ex-pro wrestler named Jinx. She knows that she's going to have to pretty much take care of herself in life.
No inheritance coming
and so she goes to junior college, she gets pregnant, her dad moves back in, she starts a My OnlyFans page. And it's hysterical, but it's such a wonderful, rich story of character that I was cracking up.
So do you think it is a book that is designed for a younger audience, or do you think it's for anybody?
I think it's for anybody, but there are going to be references that younger people are going to get, especially with the OnlyFans page and that kind of stuff. But I mean, it's really about defining yourself and you telling your own story.
You know, it really, maybe the time you read a book in your life is really important too.
Oh, it is.
Don't you think?
Oh, very much so.
So like with these Ann Tyler books that I've been reading, they've been fitting for me, I think, because I'm in my mid-50s and there's just kind of a lot of rediscovering yourself in her books, but it's been really profound for me. I think if I had read those 20 years ago, I wouldn't have grabbed it as much.
Oh, I know. I think that books appear in your life at the right time.
Yeah.
And I think it's also great to reread books that were impactful, you know, at a certain age. I've reread books and I'm like, I never got that, or I didn't understand that element of it, and now I do.
Yes. Okay, let's talk about the young readers out there, because you're big on that.
Yes, I love promoting for middle grade readers. That's kind of like your 4th through 7th, 8th grade. And The Swifts is one of the most fun books. This whole family, when a child is born, they take them to a dictionary and the kid points to a word and that's their name. So our main character's name is Shenanigan. And their character is actually, all the family members take after the name. So she's a mischief maker.
Sure.
But she has to solve a crime at a family reunion. And she becomes a detective, not just a mischief maker. And there are games and lots of fun and mischief. And the cool thing about it too is there's a lot of wordplay in the book. So people or the kids can increase their vocabulary without realizing it.
I love that.
So.
You know, I mean, that's a really interesting point too. Do kids still go to the dictionary? Remember when we were growing up and you would read a book and the teacher would say, if you don't know what a word means, go get the dictionary and look it up, and nobody ever did.
I think they're on their phone now to look any words up.
Yeah,
so.
I used to like a thesaurus.
Oh,
I love
now I use thesaurus.com.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
So who do you think this is intended for? Like what aged child?
I would say
middle school?
Anywhere, yeah, middle school, even in 4th, 5th grade would be great. So I would say about 10 to 14 is going to be your best.
I want to circle back to you real quickly because I want to talk about your upcoming event with Minerva.
Yes.
But before I do, give me your expert opinion, talking about the importance of reading a book at the right time in your life. You know, you'll sometimes say, oh, my fourth grader's reading at a seventh grade level. Is that always so good? Or let them read books that are age appropriate, where they are maturity-wise?
Well, I'm of the opinion that if they can read on a seventh grade level, fourth grade level books are going to bore them.
Okay.
The thing you have to watch is content, of course. And I'm not talking just, like sex or language or anything like that, but there are concepts a seventh grader is dealing with that a fourth grader shouldn't necessarily have in their head yet.
That's what I meant, yeah.
So I believe that as long as you are aware of the content of a book, and that's one thing that I work with parents, because there have been books that kids have picked out, and I'm like, just because you read it or can read it doesn't mean you should.
Yeah.
And so I'll tell the parents, I'm like, there is content in here that is not appropriate at this point.
Right. So one of the great things about Kelly's library is that it's totally born from a love of community and books and wanting to reach and touch other people. So the library is just kind of one thing that they do. It's really this community hub up there in Soddy, but y'all have this event coming up called Minerva's
Masquerade. And this year the theme is Once Upon a Time, so it's all fairy tale themed.
Fun. And the table decorations y'all create and make?
We hand make all the table decorations. It's folded books. We make roses and flowers out of book pages. We've got everything from a Dolly Parton centerpiece, a Fourth Wing, Wicked centerpiece.
And they do like a murder mystery.
Yes, there's a murder mystery.
So
absolutely
where are you doing
amazing.
It? March 14th, where?
It's March 14th at the Bessie Smith Cultural Center.
So tickets are on sale.
They are.
It's a very fun event. You can come by yourself, come with a friend. You'll be seated at a table. You're going to make friends.
Exactly. Come dressed up as a fairy tale character.
If you want to do that,
exactly.
you come on. Thanks for hanging out with me and letting
Thanks
Maddie
for
be part of the
having me.
conversation. KelkertFoundation.org. And by the way, everybody who's a member at the library, it's free, so become one.
In a world filled with noise, true strength is found in quiet confidence. At Wedemark Keith, we don't boast about our achievements. Our results speak volumes. Wedemark Keith, because it's more to us. It's personal.
America's #1 hot tub manufacturer states this fact: made in the USA.